Good evening, welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan emphasizes that addressing national issues is a shared responsibility among state institutions and directs on the importance of establishing effective implementation mechanisms to transform proposals to practical steps that support resolving societal issues. His Majesty Sultan emphasizes the importance of engaging with societal issues and existing challenges, conveying accurate and appropriate messages regarding matters raised in the media and on social media platforms. His Majesty Sultan issues a royal decree. And the Sultan of Oman and the Arab Republic of Egypt explore ways to enhance industrial and investment integration in vital sectors. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq met today with the chairman and members of the State Council office at Al Baraka Palace. At the beginning of the meeting, His Majesty praised the State Council's efforts and contributions, as well as the cooperation with the government institutions in advancing comprehensive development in country and improving its developmental, economic and social aspects. His Majesty Sultan emphasized that addressing national issues is a shared responsibility among all state institutions and bodies, contributing to tackle challenges, develop public policies, and support the state's direction in achieving the nation's best interest and serving its citizens. His Majesty the Sultan also directed the importance of establishing effective implementation mechanisms that enable proposals to be translated into practical steps that support resolving issues of concern to society, strengthen the integration of state institutions, efforts to ensure sustainable development, preserve national gains and achievements, and enhance public trust. At the conclusion of the meeting, His Majesty the Sultan emphasized the importance of engaging with societal issues and existing challenges, conveying accurate and appropriate messages regarding matters raised in the media and on social media platforms, clarifying the efforts undertaken and the achievements and gains made at the national level, and raising public awareness. The meeting was also attended by His Excellency Dr. Hamad bin Saeed Al-Aufi, Head of the Private Office, His Excellency Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Muhammad Al-Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers, and His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Muhammad Al-Saidi, Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq today issued a royal decree number 108 of 2025 on appointing a permanent representative of the Sultan of Oman to the World Tourism Organization in Madrid. Article 1 appoints Thamir bin Faiz bin Khalfan Al-Alawi, Ambassador of the Sultan of Oman to the Kingdom of Spain, as Oman's permanent representative to the World Tourism Organization in Madrid. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. The third meeting of the Omani-Saudi Coordination Council was held today in Muscat. The meeting reviewed the significant progress and remarkable development in the areas of the partnership between the two brotherly countries and discussed ways to maximize the utilization of available potential and opportunities. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al-Busaidi, the Foreign Minister, and His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In this regard, His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al-Busaidi, the Foreign Minister, said that since the first meeting of the Omani Saudi Council, which was held 2 years ago in Muscat, the bilateral cooperation relations witnessed a significant qualitative progress and notable development in various sectors toward realizing economic integration, strengthening intra-regional trade and joint investments, as well as deepening cooperation in the security, judicial, cultural, and tourism fields. With an aim of enhancing economic and industrial partnership between the Sultan of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the third edition of the Oman Saudi Industries Exhibition started in Muscat. And more in the following report.
In a move that reflects a depth of economic and industrial partnerships between the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and also enhances paths for integration and joint cooperation, the third edition of the Omani Saudi Industries Exhibition has commenced at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Centre in Muscat. This exhibition brings together around 50 companies and factories from both sides, along with several relevant entities.
We are participating in this exhibition to showcase the business opportunities in Madain through its industrial cities scattered in the Sultanate in different muhafazat. And we'd like to explore more collaboration between the Sultanate and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in manufacturing sector, which is a very vital and important sector for us. Especially with the manufacturing in the downstream of food processing, and we're talking about pharmaceuticals and other supporting services.
The exhibition showcased opportunities for industrial integration, opened channels for joint export and investment, highlighted industrial and logistical incentives, and presented the latest innovations across various sectors. It also facilitated direct bilateral meetings between manufacturers and investors from Oman and Saudi Arabia.
This is the third edition here. We decided in Oman because Oman and Saudi Arabia has a strong relations in exchange of trading and logistic, and we concentrate on this for the logistic sector. Also, we have B2B here in exhibition and B2G.
The Omani Saudi Industries Exhibition also included specialized sessions and workshops aimed at enhancing economic, commercial and investment exchange, while providing a platform for networking among business people and investors from both sides.
The importance of expanding economic relations to broader horizons based on joint manufacturing and exports, and establishing joint industrial projects in priority sectors between the Sultan of Oman and the Arab Republic of Egypt top discussions with His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, with His Excellency Lieutenant General Kamil Al Wazir, Deputy Prime Minister for Industrial Development and Minister of Industry and Transport of the Arab Republic of Egypt. During the meeting, the two sides agreed on establishing an economic forum between the two countries and reviewed ways to stimulate inter-investment and achieve industrial integration in a number of promising fields. The two sides also discussed existing and future projects, expanding joint commercial activity and increasing the volume of trade exchange between the two countries. The second edition of the Oman Corporate Social Responsibility Summit and Awards commenced in Muscat. The summit aims to promote the role of social responsibility in supporting the national economy. It included specialized working papers exploring the governance of social responsibility and the development of its regulatory frameworks. During the summit, outstanding initiatives and institutions in the field of social responsibility were honored. The opening ceremony was held under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Saeed Bawin, Minister of Labor. This is the Camera News Bulletin. Al-Hikmah Bookshop, a hidden gem in the heart of Baghdad. The Sultan of Oman has concluded the 10th Surgical Updates Conference in Muscat, bringing together regional and international surgical expertise to discuss innovation, education, and the future of the advanced surgical care. And we have a report on that.
The 10th Surgical Updates Conference, organized by the Oman Surgical Society, has concluded at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Center, with around 400 participants from the GCC countries, other Arab states, and the international medical community. The conference brought together surgeons and healthcare professionals to discuss advances in surgical practice, research collaboration, training, and the expanding role of digital transformation, artificial intelligence, and robotic surgery. In the keynote address, emphasis was placed on the life-saving role of surgeons worldwide, particularly in conflict-affected and fragile regions. A special focus was also given to the Sultanate of Oman's move toward centralizing healthcare services, expanding specialized surgical care across governorates to improve access, readiness, and long-term sustainability.
Very interesting conference. The focus was mostly about surgical innovation and technology. We actually saw the effects and the efforts of the surgeons being done all across the world, especially in areas that are conflict afflicted or fragile, have fragile systems, whether they are in Africa or in the Eastern Mediterranean region. Even though the region is classified as the most humanitarian afflicted area, crisis area, there's a lot of efforts that are being done on individual level, on organizational level, on regional level, and on national levels. All of these things, all of these actions, they build up to hopefully a positive, better future.
The event highlighted strong academic engagement with active participation from medical students and young researchers. Medical students received the Best Abstract Award in recognition of outstanding scientific research.
A senior medical student from King Faisal University in Saudi Arabia. I am very glad for this conference. It helps me a lot, especially in the robotic surgery, and I collaborate with many people to do research in the future. I hope this conference will happen in the future days, and I will be the first one to come and attend.
On the final day, a competitive surgical quiz was held for the residents from the Sultanate of Oman, the State of Kuwait, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, adding an interactive dimension to the scientific program.
A gathering of all the surgeons from Oman and from the area. Most concluding remark is having a consensus on some management of some conditions, which is very good to have a consensus, because we are one group. We need to have a consensus, like we have a consensus on management of the gallbladder polyps and a consensus of management of few other diseases. And this will unify the treatment of all Omanis in all over the hospitals and it's a good thing to happen, and we are looking forward having the same thing in many other conditions.
The conference concluded by emphasizing innovation, education, and regional cooperation, reinforcing Oman's growing role in medical education and surgical development. A dynamic gathering that creates a powerful platform where the global expertise meets Oman's drive for advanced health care. From Oman Convention and Exhibition Center, Madinat Al-Irfan, Muscat, I'm Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television.
The integration of technology in urban planning processes to serve the goals of Oman Vision 2040 to a smart and sustainable cities was a key topic discussed at the meeting of the Municipal Council in Al-Dhahira Governorate. The Directorate General of Housing and Urban Planning in the Governorate presented visual presentation covering updates on plans and survey work using drone technology. The presentation highlighted the technical capabilities of drones in collecting accurate and efficient geospatial data used to monitor urban development and track development projects. The meeting also addressed a proposal to develop the entrance of the wilaya of Wanq, in addition to discuss several service requests submitted by the Council's committee. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Najib bin Ali Rawats, Governor of the Al-Dhahira and Chairman of the Council. Al-Wusta Governorate today announced the events of Al-Wusta Winter 2026 scheduled to take place from January to March 2026. The initiative aims to highlight the Governorate's rich tourism, cultural and heritage potential. Al-Wusta Winter 2026 program includes a diverse area of cultural, entertainment and sports activities alongside heritage events, traditional markets and artistic performances. Designed to appeal to all segments of society, the program seeks to attract visitors from both within and outside the Governorate. And in the heart of Baghdad, Al-Mutanabbil Street carries a hidden gem, Al-Hikmah bookshop, run by 68-year-old Iraqi citizens who dedicated his life to preserve this legacy. More details in the following report.
Beneath Baghdad's iconic Al-Mutanabbi Street lies a hidden gem, Al-Hikmah bookshop, a small underground bookshop run by 68-year-old Adnan Ja'far Ghani. For decades, Ghani has dedicated himself to the mission of making reading accessible to all, transforming his bookseller into an impactful cultural landmark.
I invite all young people, women and men, to consider this bookshop as their own and take any book they want, whether for free, at a low price, or by borrowing it.
The bookshop's basement is a treasure trove, with shelves and boxes crammed with thousands of titles, from science and history to rare novels. It attracts a diverse crowd, including students, academics, and professionals, all drawn to its rich collection.
The bookshop has all types of science books, and in all languages, from medical books to religious books. They are present. Thank God, I have been dealing with the finest people, doctors, engineers, teachers, poets, and imams.
The narrow alleys leading to Al-Hikmah are alive with the bustle of university students, intellectuals, and curious readers in search of knowledge. Ghani's initiative is considered to be showcasing a personal endeavor to sustain the culture of reading and uphold the legacy of Al-Mutanabbi Street as the cultural heart of Baghdad.
Watching the Sultanate of Oman television, before tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan emphasizes that addressing national issues is a shared responsibility among all state institutions and directs on the importance of establishing effective implementation mechanisms to transform proposals to practical steps to support resolving societal issues. His Excellency Sultan emphasizes the importance of engaging with societal issues and existing challenges, conveying accurate and appropriate messages regarding matters raised in the media and on social media platforms. His Excellency Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree. And the Sultan of Oman and the Arab Republic of Egypt explore ways to enhance industrial and investment integration in vital sectors. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, and myself, Al Kindi. Good night and stay safe.